Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Now at noon, the morning commute turns deadly. An accident claims 2 lives in Augusta. We'll have the latest. Plus, remembering former Georgia State Senator Charles Walker. We'll have a look back at his life and legacy. To help you to live longer, we'll take a closer look. Your News at Noon starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at noon.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to News Channel 6 at noon. I'm Mary Morrison. Thank you so much for watching. We do begin now with a developing story in Augusta. 2 people are dead following an accident this morning. It happened on Washington Road at Woodbine Drive. Now, according to the Richmond County coroner, 49-year-old Philip Wasson Jr. was driving his vehicle westbound on Washington Road when a vehicle crossed the center lane and struck his vehicle head-on. The Burke County Sheriff's Office confirms that Wasson was a deputy with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. 57-year-old Heather Lanier was driving the second vehicle. She was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead shortly after 7:30 this morning. Now, the Richmond County Sheriff's Office is also mourning the death of another member of the agency. While off-duty, Deputy Jailer Michael Davis passed away unexpectedly yesterday due to a medical emergency. He had dedicated 28 years to the department. And we have another deadly accident to tell you about. It happened late last night on Highway 221 near Scotts Ferry Road in McCormick County. According to the South Carolina Highway Patrol, a box truck veered into the path of a pickup truck, hitting it head on. The driver of the box truck was killed. No word on the condition of the other driver. Time now for a first check of the forecast. Let's head over to meteorologist Avery Gray. So, Avery, we had a hot one yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right, Mary. It was the second 100-degree day in a row here in Augusta. And Live Viper 6 radar showing that we have no rain on the way for us here in the CSRA. And that's going to lead us to another hot day ahead. Temperature is already sitting at 92 here in Augusta at noon. We're at 90 in Saluda, 89 in Gibson, 87 in Sparta at the moment. Dew point sitting around 72 degrees, but we're seeing those patches of places in the upper 60s with those dew points, and feels like temperature is already at 100 degrees here in Augusta now at noon. So for the rest of today, I'm expecting it to be another hot one. Taking you now to a beach scene of Port Canaveral, Florida, because we all could use a little bit of time in the water, or at least just looking at it. We're seeing those winds come in from that northwesterly direction once again, around 5 miles per hour, so not much of a breeze to help us out for your Wednesday today. And here is a look at our day planner. I did end up bumping it up to 100 degrees. I think we're going to hit 100 for the 3rd day in a row today. That's on the forecast for tomorrow as well. I'll have the details in just a little bit. Mary?
All right, thanks so much, Avery. New at noon, a school employee in Columbia County is out of a job today. According to the school district, a current Greenbrier Elementary School special education pre-K paraprofessional has resigned. According to a press release, the resignation comes amid allegations of an inappropriate photo taken of a former student more than a year ago. That investigation is ongoing. Well, early voting in the U.S. Still ahead, your Live Viper 6 forecast with meteorologist Avery Gray. Plus, could those drugs for weight loss actually help you live longer? We'll take a look in today's medical report. Stay tuned.
There is a growing connect. Breathe free.
Austin and his team fought to the end. I'm so thankful that I found Austin, and that's very special.
We are deeply honored to share the
The Means Report, Mondays at 12:30 on News Channel 6. The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back here. Look at temperatures across the CSRA sitting at 92 in Augusta, 88 up in Evans, 89 in Sylvania. At the moment, feeling nice and warm out there. We have this high pressure, and it is continuing to bring us some heat. A little bit of rain there off in the Gulf, but here across the CSRA, we are completely clear. We do have that cold front pushing through, but it hasn't done much to cool us down when it comes to temperatures. But it has cooled down our 2 points, which does make it a little bit more bearable in this heat. Terry Liebert Hyundai Skyview Cam showing really only a few clouds in the sky outside of Augusta Regional Airport. We do have a nice breeze, though, blowing that flag in the sky. 92 degrees with a 72-degree dew point, feeling like 100 degrees out there. Winds coming in a variable direction at 3 miles per hour. So for the rest of today, overall not expecting much. We do get a little bit of cloud cover and then a few spotty showers down towards our southeastern counties. But overall, another nice and dry day, but another hot one. Overnight lows tonight dropping down to 74 degrees. Highs tomorrow going to hit 100 degrees once again here in Augusta. Another hot day. Here's the heat risk for tomorrow afternoon. We're seeing now moderate to extreme, so thankfully not seeing major to extreme across the entirety of the CSRA. Some pockets of that orange seeing moderate, but across the Augusta metro and especially towards our southeastern counties like Bamberg, seeing extreme heat risk for tomorrow. So just make sure that is at the forefront of your mind. Now, whenever it comes to our daytime highs and our feels like temperatures, my clicker isn't working, so I'm going to go ahead and go off the screen and go to our computer so I can go and finish going through this forecast with you guys. But when it comes to heat index values, we're sitting at around the 110 degrees just about. We are expecting some rain later this weekend. My computer has frozen, so Mary, I'm going to go ahead and send it on over back to you, but it's going to be another hot day ahead.
All right, thank you, Avery. And certainly the heat is on. We know that to be a fact, and we appreciate your report. On today's medical report, COVID cases are on the rise in the United States. According to the CDC, infections are growing in all 50 states. The West and South are seeing higher levels of COVID than other regions of the country. Hawaii and Mississippi are both listed as having moderate levels. Georgia is among 9 other states with low levels of the infection. Now to what could be the next frontier for GLP-1 drugs. Coming up after the break, a final check of your local weather forecast.
I've suffered from plantar fasciitis.
Winning against all odds. That's the story of Rick Jackson's life. He's running for governor to do the same for you. The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service.
Finally this hour, short legs and big energy in Lithuania, which turned into Corgi Central last weekend. Avery, are these dogs cute or what?
They are adorable.
There were 150 of these little stubby leg sprinters from 9 different countries. They descended on the Lithuanian capital for the 5th annual Corgi race. It featured 7 events, including the loudest voice, smartest nose, and even a costume parade. I just tell you what, those are some adorable animals right there.
That is so cute. And their legs are so short, but they look like they're going pretty fast.
They're speedy little things,
Yeah.
aren't they? Well, there they go. They want that treat. I get it. Well, take a look at this. Researchers say people who like sweets are more likely to make impulsive decisions. The study asked almost 150 adults about their preferences for sweets and watched how they performed tasks that really assessed impulsive behavior. Those with a sweet tooth were more likely to choose a smaller but guaranteed reward over a larger reward that they needed to wait for. But if both the smaller and larger rewards were delayed, then those with a sweet tooth were more willing to wait for the larger reward. I don't really know if I can identify with that. I've never felt impulsive per se,
Yeah.
but I do like my sweets.
I like my sweets too, and I don't think I'm an impulsive person, but like sometimes we had a story one time about impulsive vacations.
Yeah.
And I get the itch to plan a vacation, and then I plan it out, and I'm like, oh, look, this is what it would be like if we went to a weekend for New York, and then
Well, maybe
don't
you and I
even
are
do
more
anything.
impulsive than we think. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, speaking of sweet treats, I think the weather is okay so far, so good today.
Yeah, and it might be a good time to get an ice cream. It's extremely hot outside. Both today and tomorrow reaching 100 degrees. We do have the chance for a lot of rainfall come Friday. Widespread rain across the CSRA through the afternoon into the evening hours with a high of 96. But that drops us down to 92 come Saturday, and we'll be right there sticking around near average throughout the rest of the 10-day.
That's our time for now. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and good morning, Augusta.